Hello.
Hi.
Hello, hello, hello. All right, so first things first. Am I muted?
Oh, let me check.
Oh,
Because
it's not to us.
it's been a while, so I need to make sure.
Yeah, let's double check.
Let's see.
No, you were not muted.
Excellent. All right.
Give
That's
it time.
that's a good thing. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure at some point during this cast, I will forget to do the things, and yeah, it'll be hilarious.
The trick is to know your keybinds.
It's not a matter of keybinds. I actually have, now that I'm gamefully employed again. Yay, knockwood. There's some streamer projects I want to start investing in once I start getting IRL stuff resituated. That'll make all the nonsense of muting and not muting way easier. So
There you go.
so yeah.
So congrats on getting a job, by the way. Cool.
Oh yeah, it was like it was. I mean, I'm gonna get a little personal real fast, but yeah, it was crazy because my UI had finished, my savings was getting low, and I am not a spiritual or religious person, but this job was literally a godsend. And it was, the funny thing is I was applying for a completely different job with a much lower pay scale.
Well, there you go.
I was talking with the hiring manager, and we just started literally bullshitting. We got past the initial, minutia about the job I was originally applying for, and he and I just started, chit chatting because we had similar work histories, and we just started, reminiscing about, back in the days and how we did certain things and blah, and then he was like, out of nowhere, he was like, you know what? I think you'd be better in a different spot. Give me a second. And then he's like, it looks like we have an opening in this other spot. I think you'd be way better there. It's like, and I'm like, sure, no problem.
No
I am
complaints.
not talking myself out of this.
I'm glad it worked out for you.
And yeah,
Oh, yeah.
so like, yeah, I totally got hired for a better spot. It's cool. I'm working on something. I'm under NDA, so I'm not exactly 100% sure what I can say that I'm doing. However, the product I'm working on has been officially announced. Um, I will tell you that it is an Amazon product, and it was recently announced as of the 28th.
Okay.
That is all public information. It doesn't
Is it that little
it
robot?
doesn't violate my NDA, and I can't say anything more than that.
It could be a number of things from Amazon. Amazon
But
scares
yes,
me because
I
of
know
all the
they've
things that are
been
on there.
they just announced this little
Yeah.
robot.
There's it basically the release announcement was on the 28th, and you can guess from there because very minute as to what was released on the 28th, and that is what I'm working on, and it is weird and fun and all sorts of goofy stuff. So
Nice.
all right, so back to the matter at hand. So it's been a while. We had to take some time off from the last session because IRL was basically, kicking people in the butt, and we needed a break. Um, so we're back. Everyone's here. You guys are finished in the Hermitage, which is great. Thank goodness.
God, finally.
That is done. Um, give me a second here. 'Cause I believe I just need to let Weirds know one thing that he has.
Oh, right. Send me that.
So the cloak that you have
Right.
is, well, let me share this.
Would it be shared on my character sheet or?
And I'm just trying to see. Let's see. It's under my items. It's a handout. I just need to make sure that you can
Oh, right. The handouts.
that you can seize it. But the cloak that you have, Harlock identified as a coyote cloak. So basically, you gain a +1 item bonus to survival checks. Whoever's using it. Also, if you critically succeed a survival check to subsist, which is basically you're foraging for food, you get twice as you can feed twice as many creatures as you normally could with the check that you make. It's also an invested item, so investiture is basically attunement in Pathfinder. So
I would immediately look over to Shafra with this cloak. So,
What?
it's the barbarian
Shafra,
completely fixated on her animal.
Woofy!
This would be better off in your capable skill set. This cloak.
What cloak is this?
Sorry.
It is. You said it's a cloak of the coyote.
Coyote cloak, yes.
Coyote cloak.
Ooh.
So it might actually sort of kind of look like a wolf.
No, it's
like
it is just like a fur lined cloak.
Yeah, fur-lined cloak. That's better. Like it's nondescript,
You know.
and it kind of goes with her motif already.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I would like this is perfect for you.
Does it do anything?
Yeah, it gives you a +1 survival check.
Ooh, it does. It's useful.
Yeah.
Cool.
Whatever you do, try to crit with it.
Yeah.
It's
only
Try
when
to crit with it?
It's only when you're trying to forage for food. You get twice as much food when you're using survival to find food in the area.
Yeah, so I will go ahead.
Oh, so I can only get +1 to survive if I'm foraging?
No.
You get a +1 normally if you wear it.
Okay.
To your survival checks. However, if you're using it to forage for food and you critically succeed, then you get twice as much. You get twice as much from your check as you would normally.
Cool. Okay. She will put it on gladly. Wolfie, we match.
And with that, I'm actually going to go ahead and change my cloak listing here since there was nothing in it.
You don't
animal staff.
The pelt on your wolf is significantly different than the markings on the cloak.
I mean I have a fur on my back. She has fur on her back. We match.
All right, I guess you're an orc logic. I'll accept that. So you've met with Herlock. You've given the information. He gave you the description. This is a reminder. Where you're going to is Erin Tower, which is pretty much like a half day ish travel to where it is from where the Hermitage is. You can. If you go to the top of the peak where the Hermitage rests upon, you can literally see it through the dense forest jungle that's nested in. So it is very visible from where you are, mainly because the Hermitage sits on a very high cliff.
So this Erin Tower is that on the main map we have of the whole area? Is that one of the towers that are marked on the overall map?
I have not shown you guys a map of you have a map of Abertin, which is the town.
This is part of the handout, the Extinction Curse handout, and there's a map of the what is it? The Farstone Isles.
Yeah, you're in that area. So
and then it talks about towers, and it highlights several of them. Is this one of those?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So it is the Aaron Tower. Harlock has informed you that the tower is ancient. It's been there long before anyone knows. Um, at the very top of the tower, circling in the in slash above, is a what they call an ion orb, which is basically for all intent and purpose, a giant-sized ion stone, which Harlock has surmised with his research and research from previous druids and individuals from the Isles, that these towers and these stones help keep the land vitalized. And there's something happening specifically with the stone at the Aaron Tower that is causing the land to slowly become corrupted. Some crops can't grow any longer, yields are less, animal birth rate has decreased.
That kind of checks with Abberteen's issues.
Yeah, so he's like, ever since he's noticed the decline in the increase in the corruption of the Aeon Stone, the Aeon Orb that's in Aaron Tower, there's been this increase in corruption and decrease in fertility in the land. So he himself was not able to fix the Aeon Orb, just because he admittedly just didn't have enough power to try and fix it. And when he tried to go back to continue his research, he had informed you that the tower had been taken over by these lizardmen and demons. So from the description of the lizardmen, nothing comes to mind.
I believe he mentioned troglodytes.
Yeah, they're troglodytes.
But,
for all intent and purpose, they're troglodytes, but he refers to them as lizardmen. He tells you that most people will call them troglodytes because that's the closest thing that people can envision that they would look like.
Okay.
He
so
also
could be something else.
Yep. He also told you that there are some demons. Definitely some of the demon descriptions are some of the ones that you recognize from previous encounters with the demons that have been all over this area. So there's that. From his warnings, the demons tend to be in the tower, not so much outside. The danger outside the tower is that there is a lizardman camp just before the entrance to the tower, and it's always populated. And once that was set up, that hindered him being able to go to the tower any longer.
All right, so, and it's only a couple hours away.
Yep, basically a half day's march. At full pace, longer if you want to reduce your pace, or if you're trying to be sneaky. But it won't take you longer than a full day of travel to get there.
So, let's see. Would a second level summon animal provide a horse?
You can summon an animal based on the CR available at your level. So
right.
So if you read the spell, the
level 1.
Yeah, so
horse, second level will be able to summon a level 1.
Yeah.
CR1.
I do not believe horses are CR1. Hold on, I will tell you. Yes. If you bring up a tab to Archives of Nethys and you actually look at the spell for summon animal, in the breakdown for the spell, it actually gives you like a rough breakdown of all the animals you can cast per CR.
Right. I'll go ahead and check that out.
Remember, you're subject to the duration, which I believe is a minute. So even if you do cast it, it's like
1 minute sustained. Yeah, but yeah. I figured at least it was worth checking.
Yeah. And if it's 1 minute sustained, just like in 5e, Sustaining anything for longer than a minute starts to inflict arcane exhaustion or spell exhaustion. So
I got a question. What was the name of the hand wraps that I got?
You have the hand wraps of I know they're +1 in striking, but they have a specific name. Hold on.
Is it the hand wraps of Mighty Blow +1 or the striking hand wraps of Mighty Blow +1?
You have the striking version.
The striking. Okay.
But it is +1. So basically, the hand wraps you have a potency +1 rune on it, and they also have a striking rune. So the potency rune is what gives you the +1 to attack only. The striking rune is what increases the number of damage die that you can do with unarmed strikes, and it's not just punches; it's all unarmed strikes. And anything that you do that is considered an unarmed strike as a monk, because
so basically any of my stances.
Yeah, any of your stances. Depending further down the line, there are certain feats if you want to go that path that do allow monk weapons specifically or monastic weapons to be considered unarmed when you use them. The hand wraps would also count for those.
Sweet.
Yeah, but again, only for you, because as a monk, those items are considered unarmed.
The best I can do is either a riding horse, a riding pony, or a war pony.
Can we all ride ponies?
Yeah, it would only be for a minute, and it kind of casts it.
Yeah.
It is a spell slot.
Yeah.
There is.
There are other spells, I suppose.
Well, no. I mean, again, like most of the horses that were available were sent back to Aberton. So,
yep. Sorry.
So you guys are pretty much gonna have to hoof it.
Yeah. All right.
As we're leaving, can I go in there in the little storage house thing over here and grab some pickles?
Yeah. When you go inside the storage room, the seagulls that are in there start squealing very loudly again.
Who cares? I'm here for the pickles. I'm not trying to be sneaky anymore. I'm gonna grab a couple jars of pickles for the road.
Okay, the jars are. So, these are like pickle jars.
Yeah.
So, like, you can grab one, maybe two.
But they're big.
Yeah.
Are they like pickle
huge?
barrels?
They're the big ones.
Well,
like they're actually large
barrels,
glass.
But they have like small casks because they don't store stuff in glass. That's not that type of technology. So it's more medieval.
We're gonna be known as Pickle.
So you can take 2 small casks of
Yeah.
of pickles, but anything more than that is not gonna happen.
I'm only gonna take 2. I'll take one out and give one to Wolfie, see if she likes pickles.
She'll smell it. And like she sees you eat it. And so basically, like if you eat one in front of her and you offer her one, she'll take it without question. There's not even a roll involved.
I don't even think wolves have any problems with pickles. It's just a pickled cucumber.
I think it's more the smell than anything.
I know she took it. I don't know if she liked it.
Are they omnivores normally?
They are.
Well, they're canines, so it's very similar to most domesticated canines.
My dog loves pickles.
So they'll dogs eat carrots and other root vegetables and stuff like that. They can't sustain off of it, but if it tastes good, they'll eat it.
Did she think it tasted good?
Yeah, she ate it. She's wagging her tail. She's
Okay,
like,
cool.
Did Harlock happen to pack us a picnic lunch or anything like that?
I think that's what Chopper just did.
You recently just freed him from like weeks long of incarceration and horrible abuse mentally.
So what you're saying is he's thinking about it.
You know, his monastery was ravaged by demonic cult worshippers. Most of his friends and allies are either dead or have run away into where knows who. Yeah, he gave you some tasty gruel for breakfast.
Okay.
You know.
I guess the thing is, would he be okay if we packed a few things besides pickles to take along on the road? So some of us aren't fond of pickles.
More for me and Wolfie.
I mean, he would tell you can take what you need.
Okay, so it's not like we're thieving the pickles or something. Yeah. Okay, all right.
And the storeroom, it's not a Costco. It's they have specifically they make pickles. There's rations. There's some dried fruits, some dried meats along. If you want those as opposed to like actual rations. So. But it's basically pickles, jerky, and dehydrated fruit is the best you're gonna find in the storehouse.
So we could basically kind of top up our rations with what's available.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm taking some dried jerky too.
I mean, you have to. You can't it's like, oh, I got 50 rations now. It's like, no, you have a normal amount of rations.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Because the rations do add up and they do generate bulk. So
yeah, this isn't whose line is this way. They do matter.
Yeah. However, since you guys are going over into the pantry,
we don't have good berries, or we don't have a druid with us to get us out of a pinch if we run out of food. Is the thing?
Nope, you do not have a druid with you. It would be interesting if you had a druid with you. It might change a few things as far as outcomes are concerned. But yep. So let me just move y'all over here. So this is as you guys are rummaging for stuff.
Look at all the dead bodies we killed.
That's our
They're also neatly lined up there.
Yeah, ignore those. Those aren't there. I normally stick them on the DM layer, but I didn't feel like it. So you guys are rummaging around, looking for stuff. You hear some, music start.
Does this kind of give me the same vibes as when we were in the crypt?
Maybe.
Is it circus music? Did the circus come pick us up?
You hear circus music.
I just kind of sit there waiting.
And
does this alarm Jathal?
Jathal oddly does not seem to be worried by the music that's playing right now, and from what you sense, it's not. It is not. It is not in the air. You hear it in your heads. And you hear like a balloon pop. And outside of the storehouse, in a cloud of confetti, is is familiar to some of you. this raccoon who's basically, literally, as his token shows, and actually, man, I need to put that for other people.
As soon as I saw him, I'm like, oh yeah, that's supposed to happen at some point.
Give me a minute.
I'm just gonna tell you, there's one thing I'm gonna do with this raccoon.
Don't.
I'm gonna offer him. No, I'm gonna offer him a pickle.
Terrified.
As a thank you present.
Terrified. The bloodthirsty. Like, you know, orc is like, I got something for you, raccoon.
You want a pickle?
You're gonna like it.
Also, I think you're on the wrong screen on the.
And I switched over. I just need to fix. There we go.
It's gonna be like, Wolfie, don't eat it.
Yeah, please do not sick the wolf on the.
No, I'm gonna tell Wolfie to stay right where she is in the pickle house.
Thank you.
The pickle house.
I appreciate that. So let's see. So again, it doesn't talk. It's just, you know, appears there.
So it's outside the storeroom.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we can go out to have a peek.
Yeah. And again, like, he's there, and you still hear this music, but it's in your head. It's not out loud. And he's just there, and, you know, he sees you guys, and he just chucks the spinning plates in the air, and they poof into, like, you know, again, little clouds of confetti. And then he reaches into a bag, and then he pulls out bags for each of you, and he hands you each a bag, and then waves very happily, and then he takes, like, this big, you know, exceedingly large pin and pops the balloon he's standing on, and he disappears in the cloud of confetti.
Wait, I didn't give him a pickle.
Oh.
Okay, that was odd.
I didn't get to give him a pickle, and I wanted to.
So he left us all holding the bag.
Pretty much.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna take away a hero point for that.
Somebody's ready to fight.
Okay, and let's turn that off. And what you have in your hands, you instinctively know what this is. It is not specifically what you initially think it is. So you have this knapsack. It has, you know, and there's the raccoon has a logo on the outer portion of the pack, and it's basically him, you know, waving happily, you know, spinning the plate in one hand, balancing on his ball. And what you feel the pack can do is it has several properties, and the most interesting property it has is that it acts as a low-level bag of holding.
Oh.
Now I wish I would play my rogue.
So, like, base tier?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, it is... So it acts as a... It's currently type 1. So for those who don't know, the bag of holding in Pathfinder comes in 4 distinct tiers, and as if you get better bags of holding or upgrade your bags of holding, they can hold more stuff. Currently, you can hold 25 bulk of stuff in this bag of holding. sort of bag of holding because it also has pockets along the side. So the other function that it has is it acts like an every need pack.
Oh, it's kind of like a handy haversack in that sense.
Yeah, I mean you can think of
Okay,
it as a handy haversack of holding.
gotcha.
Um, with the with the little pouches and whatnot that act like the ever need pack, um, you can pull out. You can pull out of the pack per day 8 gold pieces worth of mundane items.
Okay. 8 gold.
Yeah. However, whatever you pull out individually can be no more than 1 gold piece in value. So if you pull out, string, you can't pull out more than a gold piece worth of string. But you can pull out other things if you want to. Now,
So like if I wanted to get like a hemp rope.
yeah.
Full.
And the last function of the pack is you can choose to give up your every need usage for the day to receive 1 potion of lesser healing.
In the day.
Ooh.
So you have a choice. If you've already used the every need pack to pull mundane items out, you cannot then at that point use the potion function. The every need pack function has to have not been used for the day for you to be able to use the potion pull. And once you pull a potion out of it, then you cannot use it as an every need pack.
So it's a lesser healing potion?
Yep.
So say I wanted to pull out a gold piece worth of like rations. Could I do that?
Nope. Rations are not mundane items. Those are consumables.
Okay, never mind.
So
Can I pull out 1 thing of lesser potion then?
You can pull 1 lesser potion and then you can't do anything else. Yeah, that's the function. You can either, as it stands, per day pull out up to 8 gold pieces worth of mundane items throughout the day. It doesn't have to be all at once. Just you can't do more than 8 gold pieces in total, or more than 1 gold piece of a specific item in a day. If you choose to not do that and not use that function, you can instead pull from the pack 1 potion of lesser healing.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
pulling mine out for the day.
okay, if we pull the potion, okay, 2 things. If we're in combat, how does the action economy work to pull the potion?
It's going to take an action to pull the potion out. That is
okay.
There's nothing you can do about that because you're interacting with the magic item. So it's going to cost you an action to pull it out.
And if we pull a potion, does it disappear at the end of the day?
Yes. You can't pull them out and then hoard them like
Can't stock up on them.
I can just see Zoro going,
Yeah,
darn.
Dang it!
Yeah, you cannot pull a Zoro. This is not a pack. It's not a backpack of infinite potions. So the packs are you're taking the once per day usage, and you're either pulling a potion or you're pulling mundane items. At the start of a new day, the pack resets and any unused mundane items or potions disappear.
Okay, so if you were to pull, say, a length of rope out of there as a mundane item, at the end of the day, would that rope also disappear?
Yes.
So it's kind of like druid stuff in a way, sort of, kind of, in that it doesn't last over.
Yeah. So you basically, so you have whatever you pull from it for the duration of the day. So
and that's defined as to the next long rest.
No, I have one specific
like the date, like at dawn.
4 hours.
At dawn of the next day, whatever you pulled from it that has not been used is poofed.
Regardless of resting.
Yes, this is a per dawn item, not a per long rest item.
Okay, thank you.
So how wide is the opening?
It's like a regular knapsack, dude. I mean,
I'm thinking like potato sack. Or...
No, that's too big.
Backpack.
Too big. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a standard.
Okay.
It's like a standard size, hiker's pack. Oh, well, I mean, not hikers, but like a kid's backpack for school. I mean, it's
Gotcha. Okay, just wanted to make sure before I start trying to think of ideas.
Yeah, you can't pull a cart out of it or a cannon.
Well, those things cost. Well, obviously those things cost more than 1 gold piece. But
it would store the pickles nicely.
Yeah, you can't start pulling sheetrock out of it if that's what you're thinking.
No.
But if you put an item in, like if Shastra were to put her 2 jars of pickles in there,
yes,
they would sustain more than per dawn.
Yeah,
well,
because
it's the holding feature.
Yeah, you're using the extra dimensional space.
Okay. Boy, I'm sure glad there was an instruction manual with these.
Goes back into the shack and takes like another 23 jars of pickles.
No. I might go grab another jar of pickle, to be honest.
No.
3 jars of pickles in that little bag of holding.
Kentro's just like,
it's food, and I like them.
I mean, that's fair.
Who knew that pickles were a nutritional group?
Because you're so insistent on these pickles, like you're now responsible for tracking your 3 jars of pickles.
That's fine.
All right, there are 12 pickles per little cask. You've used 2 pickles in 1 cask.
Oh, jeez.
All right. Are we ready to go?
I have my pickles.
I don't know. Do you guys want more pickles?
I'm ready.
I don't know.
I'm just like, I think we've got plenty. So
some for me and some for Wolfie.
My new walking stick. I'll start trekking off.
Alrighty.
Just asking, did Jathal get one of the packs as well, or no?
Jathal did not get one of the packs.
Okay.
He was left out.
Basically, the raccoon looked at Jathal kind of weird, and turned not in a like an ew kind of way, but it
probably has something better.
Yeah, he looked at Jathal and he's just like, yeah, you don't need my help.
It's like, you're good.
Yeah. No, I was just wondering, sort of, for the healing potion aspect was.
Yeah, no.
Okay, good enough.
No, Jathal is Sans Pak.
Now Gwyneth feels badly for Jathal.
Don't feel bad. Jathal's just like, he's not sure what the little raccoon thing was or why it didn't give him a pack, but he's just like,
whatever.
Are you jumping off the cliff?
No, I'm just kind of looking at. Like you said, we could see the tower from here, right?
Yeah. It's inland though. You're looking out towards the water.
Okay, obviously, there might be like a tree line or something he has to see past or something.
The tree line is going to be towards the west. So
so it's directly south of us.
Well, it's not directly south. It is west, and northish. So, and you don't need to leave the map. You can pick yourself back. And it's like,
make it easy for the DM.
Yeah, I'm like, why are you walking around? I'm like,
because I can.
I swear.
I can't take these pickles anymore. Whee!
Look, more for me and Wolfie, okay?
Dear Lord.
That's fair.
All right. So
pickle haters.
So enough enough.
Check all the dead bodies off the cliff.
All right, yeah, you can do that.
Ooh.
I was gonna ask Wolfie if she might have sniffed anything worth interesting besides Pitros in here, but I think I've already searched this place before.
Yeah.
If any of the bodies outside were still there, are we able to check them?
They were checked.
To see what they. Okay, they were.
Yep.
Yeah, we
also,
need to be more diligent about that.
Has it been 10 days since I last summoned Beauregard in game? I think it has been.
I believe yeah.
I get to have Beauregard back.
Wolfie's gonna feel about that.
I'm sure Wolfie and Beauregard would get along great.
All right. I mean,
besides, Beauregard's temporary.
It's not a real wolf.
Yeah, Beauregard's a dog. Wolfie's a wolf.
Alrighty, so you guys trek through a lot of dense forest. It is unpleasant to say the least. And you start hearing do any of you have lizard folk language, or
Draconic, I believe.
it is not draconic. Never tell a dragon he sounds like a lizard. I will tell you now, as a DM, you'll have a bad day.
What about goblin? Anything similar to that?
It is not goblin. It is...
I got Juntern and Emberin.
Nope. Alrighty, so there's a conversation in some sort of like hissing language that you can kind of sort of hear in the distance. And you definitely hear, there are some things within a good 50 yards of you that are not making themselves quiet. The sounds seem like very triumphant. There's happy tones or excited tones to the weird language. And then every so often you'll hear someone very like you'll hear very loudly, because you can hear it. It's like 50 yards, you can still hear. You hear like to to the god of hunt, stuff like that. But nothing, no real conversations, just a lot of just hooping and hollering and wooting.
Guess we just kind of circumvent that, or is it like on the way in?
It is literally where the tower is.
How important do you think it is that we understand this conversation? Because I could use a spell to comprehend it if you think it's important.
Well, I guess that matters if we're trying to speak back to them or trying to converse with them.
Are they guarding the tower?
You know that from what Herlock told you, that there is a lizard man camp at the base of the tower entrance. So from his description is the tower looks kind of like a ziggurat. And the entrance to the tower isn't at the base of the tower. There is a slope that goes up to the actual entrance. Kind of like Mumra's tower from Thundercats.
Yeah, it's like a raised platform, and then there's like a deck.
Yeah, exactly. There's so there's a door some feet up an entranceway, and then there's a platform and a stairwell that goes up to the platform that's attached to the base of the tower.
Right.
So to actually get up to the entranceway, you have to climb the steps.
Well,
How many were there, or do we not know?
You're not there yet. I need to. That's
You're
why
not there.
you can hear them. I need to know what you're doing.
If you're wanting to, Gwennon, feel free.
Well, okay. I'm just thinking about this. It would only last for an hour, and I'm not very skilled at this, so I would be able to understand, but I don't believe I would actually be able to talk to them. So it would have limited use. It would be if we thought they were plotting or planning
Gwennon,
something.
Gwennon, yes or no?
No.
Okay.
well, maybe they know
Okay.
common, and we can go up and ask for passage to their camp.
These are like, is that your literal thinking right now?
Yeah.
Like these are known. These are known conspirators with demons. Like these lizard men are actively working with the demons. You can try. I mean, if you want to see if you can talk them out of that, sure. I mean, I'm not going to try and stop you. I'm just for a fact that these guys work with the demons that are doing something to the tower.
Oh, then maybe it's time we did a sneak attack. No, guns blazing. Attack from the bushes.
Cantrell's going to start moving forward stealthily.
Okay.
And we'll motion to the others to
if you're
come forward.
Purposely going to be moving in stealth, I need a stealth check, please.
Okay.
I guess we're all doing that then.
I just kind of let you all know that, come on, let's just stay quiet.
I guess we could try.
And
Ooh.
That's a big fat 7.
That's 19. I'm being very, very quiet.
Do I have to roll
15.
for Wolfie?
Yes.
What? I don't have her stat blocks.
Oh, that's right. I need to. That's right. I had her as generic token. She is under the.
What did Cantrell get for stealth?
I haven't said yet.
Oh, I got that great with the way you're smirking.
Give me one quick second here.
Maybe I can get Wolfie to be extra stealthy.
Yeah, okay.
I could try.
Give me 1 second here because I don't want to mess up my actual monster. There's something I was forgetting to do. So for those individuals who use Roll20 as a DM, one of the things that you can do is you can copy tokens. Okay. Why are you not showing up under my list? The bad thing is that the way Roll20 works is you have to be careful when you're dealing with tokens because the token is attached to a character sheet, and the character sheet is global. So if you make a change to character sheets, you want to make a change to a copy, not the actual sheet itself. So FYI for anyone who wants to do that. just want to copy the sheet. Roll 20, please. Plus. I have to do this later, but I will do this for you though.
Did you send me a screenshot?
Yeah, I will do that because Roll20 is for some reason not letting me copy the character sheet, which I don't know why.
And have we established that she has like 36 something health?
It's going to be her ancestry plus her canine pool times 4. So basically she gets 8 plus from the ancestry plus I believe in your 4th level. So for now, let's see, 6 times 4 is 24. Yeah. So 24 plus 8 would be 32.
Cool. Just so if I want to use her in combat.
And she has other abilities. However, you can not use them in the...
Because that was when she was a monster.
Yeah.
I think she just has like the bite.
Yep.
I just noticed we still have our level 3 character cards up.
How did I not I swapped them out? Did I not swap them out? I thought I swapped them out. I will have to swap them out during the break.
Okay.
I thought I did that. I might have pointed to the wrong folder. Because I have the cards. They're in my asset folder. I just might not have pointed to them correctly within Roll20. Which is my bad. But Zoro did give me the updated cards. So I will fix that. And level there. So
thank you.
Yep. So I will tell you the base skills. You can work off that until we actually till you get them settled, because those aren't what they are. I have to they're worked off of the actual canine, the wolf one, with some modifications. So they're going to be a little bit different until she becomes a actual matured companion. It's not 50, it's 36. The AC is the same. It's going to be AC 18. The fortitude and all that stuff is going to be young wolf specific. She does not have the resistances listed. The attack of opportunity is also not there.
Yeah.
Or the other stuff. The jaw attack is the jaw attack. However, the knockdown portion is not part of her jaw attack, again, because she's a young companion.
Yeah.
And the damage is the damage. The 2 hit though is not going to be that. It's going to be based on whatever her level is. So if you don't know what that is, we can figure that out real fast. If you're going to put her into combat, but from what I understand, you're not putting her into combat, so you don't have to worry about that.
Just depends on the situation.
Yeah. I will tell you though, the weakness is an effect.
Okay.
And you really don't have much to worry about that, just because most of the things that you're going to be dealing with won't be doing that type of damage. So,
nope.
So you're pretty much okay.
But so her skills are like 8 and stuff like that. Like that's correct. For like stealth.
Yeah.
Okay. And then her strength is like that too.
Yeah, we'll do that for now. Most of those stats change. They're in the animal companion section. That's why I pointed you to it. But we can work on it after game, just so we can lock her down.
Yeah.
And
but her skills are pretty much staying the same.
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay.
All right,
let me roll her stealth then. She didn't do the dreadnoughts either. She got 13. Well, Finn and I aren't very stealthy. Oops.
Oh well. All right, let me just change this back to generic. All right. Okay. 26. All right, cool. And so you're not close enough where anything is an issue. I need to know specifically how close you're getting to the camp.
Close enough to see it, and probably put eyes on like the first line of defenses.
So you can sort of see the edge of the camp about 25 yards out.
Okay.
There's enough foliage to provide cover, but you can clearly see from where you are that there is an opening in front of the tower, and that there is some sort of fortified encampment there.
Okay.
And you do see in the distance these lizard men dancing around like a bonfire.
Do they look like they're cooking something?
Give me a perception check.
It's a flat 16.
They have like some sort of some large four-legged animal on a spit.
Okay.
You know,
is it possible to see if there's any pathway around the encampment that we wouldn't have to run into any of them and still get to the tower?
You can try and sneak around.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah, if we can find an alternative way in, maybe like a place where there's not a whole lot of lizard folk, that would be ideal, because I don't want to just go in swinging. We got to figure out exactly what's going on inside too.
So, which part of the tower do you want to try to approach from?
It's a ziggurat, so there's 4 sides. Yes.
Correct. The side that you're currently facing is technically the front, because that's where the stairwell that leads up to the entranceway into the tower is. And as Harlock described, literally right in front of the stairwell, well, not right in front, but I mean, it's in the clearing that's where the stairwell is, there is this encampment of lizardmen.
And just looking at the ziggurat itself, it doesn't look like there's a whole bunch of steps on each side. It's just the one side.
It's a slanted wall.
It's a slanted wall with the one set of stairs at the base
that you can see. And there is, some sort of, something is happening at the top. Like you can literally see the arcane energy that's happening above the tower.
Yeah. Do we want to possibly cause a distraction and lure them away? Because
how tall does the slanted walls on the side look?
Hold on, I'll tell you. Let's see. Cigarettes.
And also, can we see anything that's maybe at the top of the stairs that may be a problem if we did get up there?
So the tower is 200 feet tall. Let's see. The tower's entrance is so I will tell you that you're looking at the tower from the map perspective. It's north, but the entrance you're looking at is on the west side of the tower. So we're gonna go with north, south, east, west normally from the perspective of the map, but north is actually you're looking north at the tower from the map perspective. It is the west side of the tower.
Okay.
If there's anything, I get
it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a plan.
We don't have a map up though, right?
No.
Okay.
Because
I got
you're not close enough where you're not close enough where you're not anything but foliage, and you're not doing anything that is potentially causing an encounter. So there's no need for a map right now.
I have a plan. You see Cantrell pull out a crossbow and load in a certain crossbow bolt.
Okay?
Oh, dear Lord.
And he kind of looks over at all of you and says, let's try and climb our way up instead of going up the stairwell.
I have that monkey pin talisman.
I have a climbing bolt.
I have my muscles, but we all saw how that worked out last time I tried climbing.
The last time you were fighting wind more than anything.
True. Yes.
So while that's going on, I can distract them with squirrels.
I was going to say I can send
Wait,
Beauregard to go
distract
bark.
them with squirrels?
I can summon.
Squirrels.
I can summon a squirrel swarm. If it came down to what us needing to have a distraction,
from the animal staff.
Yeah, the animal staff or my own spell slots. So, if we really wanted to, and we weren't particularly the most stealthy group, I could throw the squirrels at them while we climb. Could work.
So I will tell you now from the face that you're looking at currently, there is no other entrance.
But they do, like a ziggurat, go up and over, up and over, up and over.
It is straight.
It is a straight shot. That's a pyramid with a flat top.
I'm telling you how it's described to me.
So, how tall was this thing again? Total
200 feet tall, from bottom to top.
No, wait.
How about from the base of the thing up to the top of the stairs? How tall is that?
That is. Let's see. In the entranceway. The entranceway looks to be like maybe 20 or so feet off from the floor.
And that's
we can probably try to get around the side of the stairs and climb that.
That actually sounds like a good plan.
The steps are on the back end of the camp. Like I said specifically, the camp is
in the front. So we go to the side, sneak our way along the edge, go up next to the stairs.
Yeah, like where the stairs meet the building.
Yeah, those stairwells, that stairwell is on the back side of the camp.
Right, and we're trying to not go into middle of open area.
All right, so basically, there's no foliage between the camp and the tower.
But is everybody looking at the food?
They're dancing around, and there's maybe 30, 40 feet between the base of the steps and the end of the camp. So you're going to be exposed while you're.
So.
Because remember, this is a 200-foot tall tower that has, basically like it looks like a 50 some odd foot base footprint.
Would you say that the entire camp goes from corner to corner of one side?
It doesn't go corner to corner. It's not that big, but it's like where the foot of the stairwell is. The camp is situated in that area. So basically, the camp is the closest thing to the base of the stairs is that camp. The camp's not at the corner or to the side or way off in front. It's literally within a stone's throw of the stairwell.
And the camp doesn't just wrap around that open area. It's just kind of all over the place.
It's just like a bunch of tents and stuff in the middle, with a fire pit in the center.
Okay.
And Trail, how many lizard men are you counting?
That's a good question, actually.
There's about a half dozen lizard men and assorted. It's some other.
And these are the ones that we can see, right?
From where you are, you can see there's like about a good half dozen-ish bodies. If you get closer, I can give you a better number.
He will attempt to get closer stealthily.
But also the tents and such are not very close to the building base itself, right?
They're about 40 to 30 feet out. So
okay.
So again, these aren't distances that you're unfamiliar with.
Right.
It's an exposed area. There's no cover.
Right.
There's a stairwell that leads up, and in front of the stairwell is a camp of lizard men. That's 40.
And we were trying to go up like the side of the stairwell.
It doesn't go that way. The stairwell, there's no picture
of it. But is it inset?
No, it's pushed out, but it's that front face. So I think you're thinking it wraps around from the sides. It doesn't. The sides, if you
no. But we're saying we know it goes like from the where we're looking at it. The steps are just right there, straight ahead.
Here's the stairwell.
But we want to go around.
Here's the edge
the side
of the
wall of the stairs.
Yeah.
So if your objective is to circumvent the camp, when you're always going to be within 40 feet of the camp when you get to the base of the stairs.
Right. And
which means you're exposed and there's a chance they can see you. I'm just letting you know that it's not going to be, you're going to go ploof and up the stairs.
Yeah, we just want to try
we're trying to describe the area in our mind, because what we're saying is the stairway exactly congruent with the side of the wall?
So,
or is it out, or is it in?
So let's say this is the side where this side right here has the entrance on it. The entrance is here.
Right.
And there's a stairwell leading up like that.
Okay, so leaning up against it, meaning that it's somewhat outwards.
It's attached to the outside of the ziggurat on a slant up to a platform that leads into the entrance.
Okay, so it is even further exposed.
Yeah, so it's not a hidden stairwell. There's no indentation. There's no inset at all. Like it's basically
if we had a picture, it'd be better to.
Sadly there's no picture of the front. And if I can't give you the side view picture that they give me, because then it tells you too much information. It's literally it's a slant. There's a hole. There's a platform. There's a stairwell.
Okay, it's one of those types. Okay.
Yeah. The stairwell goes like this in, and then that's it. Everything else is just wall.
Literally, yes.
Okay.
So, at this point,
So I'm not saying
Cantrell's-
I'm not saying you can't try and sneak in. I just want you to be aware of what you're trying to sneak into.
Are there any guards at the platform?
There's no like guards per se. Again, like they're all in the camp right now because it looks like they're celebrating a successful hunt.
Right.
Because there's something large roasting on the fire.
Yeah.
From where you are, again, you're 25 yards from the front of the camp, and there's large pillows of smoke and tents and dancing lizardmen in your way. So
I can't put everybody to sleep at one time.
No, we don't
Yeah.
have invisibility, do we? In any?
No, that's like 2 more levels later.
Yeah.
And I also have to go to a spell shop to pick up that scroll.
Do we have a way to generate fog or anything like that?
I could summon a storm.
okay, with what spell?
very-
Why not?
Shocking
not-
grasp and sudden bolt. My specialties.
How about
That's not a storm.
I am the storm.
I'm thinking significant cloud cover. I'm just like shocking grasp and sudden bolt. That's like basically it's
yeah.
2 little puff
we-
clouds appear and like zap something.
how
Yeah.
about I summon Beauregard and send him to a bush to just start barking, and maybe they'll run towards where the barking is, and then have it come back.
You run a chance of them tracking your dog then.
Well, that's not the issue I'm seeing, but I like your plan, nonetheless. Would you rather not losing your
Especially after you just got him
your
back.
item, or did you already summon your dog, Beauregard?
So I haven't summoned it yet, but
Okay, so
10 more days.
in the off chance that doesn't work, would you rather I just summon my riding dog?
You can summon your riding dog. We may need Beauregard for later.
Okay. Everybody get into a position where we can just hightail it up the stairwell and just wait for my signal. You'll know because the dog's barking.
Okay. So you're trying to position yourself where you can easily run to the stairs
Without drawing too much attention for the rest of us while my summoned dog starts barking off loudly. Or actually, could it be something more advantageous? Could be...
as long as it's within the CR.
Could
Yeah,
it be
yeah.
another prey animal that they might be interested in hunting?
I mean, it could be a velociraptor.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Dog's
Oh.
nice and all, but a velociraptor sounds nice too.
Is the Velociraptor CR1?
Yep. Level 1 animal. I mean, so is like a spear frog or a sea snake or a ringhorn ram. Ooh, a ram. Hmm. Yeah.
It depends
actually-
which way we want them to run, maybe. Like, they
Yeah,
might
it's the
run
direction
away.
that we're going to be in.
Yeah, like
If it-
so
like-
basically I can do this from 30 feet away. And then once the animal's there, just command it to make noise. And then just kind of slink off. Hopefully without this gaining attention to myself, catch up with you all.
All right.
And-
So 30 feet is roughly half the distance to the front of the camp from where you are currently.
Right. So I would have to move up just a little bit closer. And then start working my way towards the rest of the group. So are we in agreement with that?
So what are you going to summon?
I'm going to summon a ram that bleats really loudly. And that'll grab the attention of maybe
Some folk.
half of them, maybe all of them. But at the same time, y'all will make your way from the other side to the stairs, and basically that's it.
Okay. Is the ram something that will run that they can try to track and hunt? That it might pull them right up?
Who knows?
You can,
Okay.
because you can command the ram. It's a summoned animal.
Right.
How far can it be before it dispels or something?
Actually, I could just have it run in, make a mess of their camp, and then run out.
Where would you initiate the casting?
About it only take it's able to be sustained for a minute. It can move pretty far. I don't have to be too close to the edge of the brush. I can be about 30 feet away. So
are you wanting to be from the south, east, or west side of the camp?
I want to be on the east side.
All right.
So
Well, we'll move towards the western end and try to work our way around.
Yeah. You'll probably see a bunch of them, probably hear them cursing a lot or something. I don't know.
Well,
but yeah.
A lot of hissing.
Yeah.
Well, I will tell you that the base is more towards the eastern side of the camp, because that's where it slants down to.
So maybe flip it.
So flip it. Actually, south. I'll start at the south side, and while everyone's on the east side about to go in, I'll go around after the animal is summoned. It does its thing as I'm moving back over to east, and then we all go over.
So how far out are you staying to sneak around to the other side of the camp?
I'll be about 40 feet back in the brush. 10 feet in to the brush, the goat will be summoned. It'll run out to the camp, kick over their camp, and run back that way.
Okay, what about the rest of you?
As that's going on, I guess we'll try to sneak on by and
Are you going to position
get to the
yourself?
stairs.
Because remember, you have less than a minute once the thing is cast. So are you going to position yourself beforehand, or are you going to wait until Cantrell casts?
Yeah,
we'll get into position, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the signal will be goat is bleating.
You would have to yell it across the camp.
No, I'm saying this now before I summon the goat.
Oh.
Hello, this is the plan.
Once we hear the goat going, that's when we make our move.
Basically. So I'm waiting for y'all to go to the east side. I'm staying in the south side. Once the summon happens, it'll start bleating madly and run in, knock something over. Once you start hearing all that, go in.
All right, so the last thing I need to know is, before you initiate this plan, is when you summon the goat, are you summoning it in view of the lizardmen, or are you summoning it off to the side somewhere and then have it come into view?
Like 10 feet into the brush, probably right behind some foliage.
Okay.
So hidden, start, and then eventually it'll just make its way in.
Alrighty. So I need everyone to move to their positions, and I need a new stealth check.
New stealth check.
New stealth check.
I will roll 2 dice for Wolfie and me.
It's gonna be a total of a 19 for Cantrell.
I got a 19 as well.
Shafford got a nat tracking for 21, and Wolfie got a 20. Dirty 20.
Okay.
And Gwen tripped on something and got a 5.
Oh.
That was me the last time.
Okay. And let's see.
Does Jasal figure into this too?
Ah, yes, he does. This again, his roll. Let's see. That's not a great roll. He still rolled a 17.
Is it possible for me to use my hero point to re-roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You didn't take it away for the bad joke.
I haven't. No, I didn't take it away for the bad joke. I wouldn't do that.
It was a joke to take it away.
Oh, okay, I will re-roll. Not great, but at least it's a 10. No, it's a 10.
Okay. So give me a second here. I need to do some thingies. So let's see.
My robe must be getting caught on the bushes. Obviously, Cantrell isn't having that problem.
So there are. Alrighty. So before anything actually starts, Control, you position yourself and you're ready to cast. You appear to be unnoticed.
Okay. Let's see what the staff can really do, and he will.
All right, no, don't do anything yet. The party on the other side, unfortunately, you guys get into position, or you're getting into position, and Gwenin steps on a rather large branch and snaps it. Two of the lizardmen turn in that direction, as well as a very large lizard monster that you're familiar with. And it is going to be initiative.
Oh boy.
We tried.
Yep,
We tried.
tried.
You guys are almost there. I mean, I'm, just sadly,
the plan did not work. However, the plan was made. Cantrell's got a contingency plan.
Do some of us have a surprise attack if we manage to hit our stealth?
If you are the only one who is, they know there's something in your direction, so there's no surprise action, because they're not. You get a surprise attack if they're unaware of your presence, and before within the initiative, because they know there's something there. They're
but they don't know how many.
True, but you would have to expose yourself to get to them, because you're not when you'll see when everything starts.
Mm-hmm.
But you're just moving tokens around because
I need to be added to initiative, please.
You'll see it when I change you guys onto the map.
Oh, okay.
Okay. There. Okay. They'll be there. Okay, these guys. Let's drag you guys over.
I see black.
I still
Okay.
see the yellow map. Now it's
Refresh. Yeah.
Yeah, it's refresh. You
Should be in the bottom right corner at least.
Yep. Give me a second. I gotta position the map in OBS.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Let's make sure the map is clear enough for everyone else to see. All right, good. Okay. So that is where we are. So we're going to get initiative in and then take a break. So let's do that real fast.
Yep. The only person on the initiative is Shatra.
But
From
you only
I guess,
see you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I see black on the
yeah,
screen. So.
the map is still dark.
Really?
Let me just refresh real quick.
Do it.
I already refreshed.
I already did that. Didn't
And
do
I
anything.
did that too.
Okay. Is dynamic lighting on?
Yeah, and Shatra's still there. Yep.
What is? Give me a second here.
Yep. Sure the map works. What are you hiding, Azrin?
Yeah.
I want to see the cool map.
I still page.
Okay. Okay, I can see.
Art.
I can see what my character can see. Perfect.
Yep. Me too.
Okay. There we go. All right. So shadow. So sneaking is available because there is blocking, but that's pretty much what you can see. Okay. All right. Good. Sorry about that. Just can you guys see yourselves in a turn order?
No.
Unfortunately, the turn
No.
order needs to be reset.
That's so weird because I see all of you in there, and I see Shathra and Shima put their initiatives in. I don't know why.
Nope,
I don't see Shima's
I
initiative.
I don't. The only one I see is Shatra.
Do you
I
see
put
it?
my initiative in before I refreshed the map, and now
So if you close
the turn order is just Satwa.
if you close it and open it back up, do you see it?
I can't close the turn order.
You should be able to. That's not
Do
something.
I
Get
just
that
write?
option.
Okay, because I've never actually done that before.
Okay.
So what do I have to do to turn it off and then turn it back
click
on?
the X next to turn order to close
There
the
is
window.
none.
There is none.
There is no X.
It's
You
our
don't get that.
crosshairs. It's our crosshairs to move it around. That's it.
That's,
Because we don't get to do anything to it. And I think you're muted.
I'm not muted.
I can move it around and lengthen it, but I can't.
Alrighty, I guess I'll just redo it.
There you go.
Yep.
That's weird. I don't understand why that's the case, but whatever.
And it's still chocolate on.
Yeah, I know. I have to.
Nope.
I was hoping to see if that would work. All right, that's dumb. I don't understand because I can see them all, so you should be able to see them as well. So, all right, remove all turns.
Is it a layer issue?
It's not a layer thing. Like you should like all your tokens are on the token layer. If I can see your tokens on the turn order, you should see it too.
Move your token up a little bit next to between mine and Shapra's.
Okay, yeah.
Don't move from where I placed your tokens initially yet, because that's where you were when you were noticed. So put yourself back. Next.
I think that's where I was.
Because if we're down here, we can't even see the camp. So.
Well, you just changed the map size.
No, like everything's dark other than the little bit of bush that we're in right down here.
That's fine.
I have to move my token up one in order to see the camp itself.
Well, that's fine. You know the direction. You just have to move into where the light's not blocking. So blue is behind you guys. All right, cool. So let's re-add you to the turn order because freaking Roll20 wants to be a derp. Okay. And all right. Do you see yourselves in turn order now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I don't understand why that didn't work before because literally nothing changed from the last time I did this. This is it's just,
It just the matter of convenience isn't there. So
I was like, I don't. It was just like very, very strange. It's like. Okay, do that. You guys are independent. Your food. So let's add new turn order. All this stuff, had all this stuff nice and set up and ready to go. Roll20 had to be. Okay, now I have to re-roll because I don't remember at all what their initiatives were before. Because, yay. Okay. Yours. Okay. Roll like hot garbage. Okay. No, not so much hot garbage. And then we'll put this. Oh, I got a rough Withdraw. Not spectacular, but it'll work. Okay. Descending order. Alrighty. So. And do apologize. I was, if everyone made your save, I would be rolling now to see if they were distracted by your ram. Sadly,
it's all good.
Sadly,
that is how the dice.
We tried.
You tried.
See, we're trying to redeem our reputation as barn burners or bar burners.
I mean, you know, in this particular situation, setting the camp on fire would not have been a bad idea.
Hey, that's still an option.
I mean, that is an option now.
All right, so we're gonna take a quick break. Everyone, make sure your hero points and hit points are where they should be. I know Gwendolyn's at 0 because she did a reroll. And I think that's it.
I'm still at 1.
Alrighty, so everyone will be right back. Get up, stretch your legs, get a drink, use the bathroom, all that fun, happy stuff. We'll be back in a couple minutes, and then we will see how this combat shakes out.
Gonna make lunch.
Alrighty.
friendlier.
I've never turned one inside out.
I mean, neither have I. I've never actually had a bag of holding in a game.
I have, but never turned one inside out.
And we're back.
Fair enough.
Do not turn the bag of holding inside out.
Actually, it's nicer in second edition here than it is in fifth edition there.
Yeah, don't.
Because it doesn't actually explode with all the bad in Pathfinder apparently.
It just said that everything spills out, and you can't use it again until you turn it right side, like turn it the right way around. But it doesn't say anything about creating a universe-altering event.
Oh, that can still happen. You just have to have a set of items that do that. And I swear to God that if that happens, Kentra will be very disappointed.
Do not put another raccoon bag in their raccoon bag.
Yeah. Yeah. I will.
You don't want to go to Candyland.
Yeah. That would blink this reality out of existence. We don't. What was that old SNL skit? Don't taunt Happy Fun Ball.
Yeah.
It's like,
wow.
It's like the Happy Fun Ball was made from a space-age material, not from this planet. like back when SNL was funny, like if you can find that old skit for Happy Fun Ball, it is amazing. It's so great because it's just this innocuous ball, and then this like dire, ominous warning comes at the end of the commercial. Like,
yeah, you can probably find it on YouTube.
It's like all the things you're not supposed to do to the Happy Fun Ball.
It's like that rapid response at the end too. It's like all fast speech.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Alrighty. So let's see. I need to
fun time.
Give me a second. I need to get the turn order in a little bit better position for the map. Let's stick it up there. I'll do that. Okay, that's good enough.
Can I ask for a point of clarification about cantrips?
Okay.
I can only use, even if I have a 2-action cantrip and a 1-action cantrip, I can't use 2 in one turn. Is that correct?
Nope. You can cast whatever you can cast as long as you have the action economy for it.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You do not have that restriction like in 5e. Most spells are 2 action, so you, under normal circumstances, can't cast more than 1 spell. But you know there are spell combinations that are, 1 action, like shield, for example, very good example. You can either cast your shield cantrip before you do something or after you do something. There's no restriction on when you can cast it. Or if you want to do shield and another single action spell, or if you want to do 3 single action spells, it doesn't matter. It's like, just, if you want to eat your spell slots that way, you can go right ahead. Up to you. Perfect example is Magic Missile, because Magic Missile is a single target depending on how many bolts you use. Have to double check. I'm not sure. But pretty much, like however many targets is however many actions you use for Magic Missile. So if you want to separate it amongst 2 targets, that's 2 actions because you need 2 bolts. And each of those individual actions is, part of the spell. So it just, like I said, just as long as you have the action economy to cast it, you're good. Alrighty, so it is on like Donkey Kong. Okay, so this guy, he is going to, what's your movement, sir? Okay. He heard noise. I wish they would fix that.
So Cantrell, did you still
Did not
summon
cast
your?
anything.
He
No.
didn't cast anything.
He didn't cast it because when you were getting into position, that's when they heard the snap.
Okay.
So that's 25. So he's gonna move here. You can't see anything. He's gonna move here. Actually, no, it was here. And let's see.
Those things look horrifying.
And from there, I mean, they're just, lizard men. All right, so when it gets there to that spot, I am going to need Shothra and Wolfie to give me. I believe it's. I need fortitude saves, please.
Let me pull up Wolfie's fortitude. Oh, fortitude has the same as mine. Cool. Well, Shofford gets a big fat 12, and Wolfie gets a 23.
All right, so Wolfie is fine. You, however, you are sickened by this horrid bull. Like,
You know what? IRL me is telling me the same thing because this thing was disgusting.
it's like, yeah. So this horrible odor just overwhelms you. You are.
Oh, odor. I thought you meant how it looks.
Oh no, odor. So you're sickened 1. You didn't. Let's see. What did you roll?
12.
A 12. Okay, so you didn't critically fail. That's good.
Well, I mean, without my 11 fortitude, it would have been a 1. So
That would have been bad.
12. Yeah. 12.
Alrighty. So you're sickened 1, and as long as you're affected by the stench, you have a -2 circumstance penalty on saves to recover from the sickened condition.
When can I recover for? What do I have to roll at the end of my turn to maybe save?
It'd be you get a save at the end of your turn.
Okay.
But right now you're sickened 1, and just so you're aware,
So I just went ahead and just farted.
it's not a fart. It's literally.
It's just how it is. Oh, wonderful.
And you're no longer wounded 1, so let's take that off. But you are sickened. Let's see. That's a good marker for sickened. Just use this one.
Do you have one that's like clenching their nose, like
you're not actually prone, but you're doubled over retching from the nasty.
Try not to hurl.
Yeah. So basically, you feel ill. So basically, you have a status penalty to all your checks and DCs. You can't willingly ingest anything, and this includes elixirs and poisons. You can spend a single action to force yourself to retch, which gives you another fortitude save. So you don't get one at the end of your turn. You have to spend an action to force a retch.
Okay.
And then you get a check, and then.
But what a wretch! Like
So basically, you're forced. You're sticking your fingers in your throat to basically, force yourself to gag, to get rid of the
to
sickness.
throw up to get rid of the smell.
Because you're sickened. It's not the smell. You're affected by the smell, but that's technically what you do to reverse the sickened condition. I didn't make the rules. That's just what you got to do.
When I have my stomach hurts and all that, my immediate action to get rid of it being hurting is to throw up. That is not my first idea, is to make myself throw up. But okay. Okay, Pathfinder.
I'm just saying.
Y'all might want to get out of this bush then.
I'm just saying that's.
Went and cast gravel.
Hey, you have your little handy sack. You can grab some charcoal, crush it up, and just start cramming it down your throat.
What is charcoal gonna do?
Ground charcoal is an old school remedy for dealing with stomach based illnesses or anything.
Would that actually work in this context?
You can try. I'd let you roll for it.
Okay, I'll think about it.
All right, so he goes there. His nastiness affects you. He doesn't notice you, and he's going
to notice me when I start hurling, though.
He is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So he actually comes up to the bushes, and last of his actions, he's in your face. And now that he's actually in your face, I need Shima, Gwenin, and Jarthal to also give me a fortitude save, please.
Could I also, when my turn comes on, if I hurl, can I hurl in his face?
If that's your flavor of context for your hurling, sure. He's gonna get a reflex save to not have upchuck on him.
I got a natural.
I could at least try.
You said you got a 20, Shima?
Yeah, unnatural.
Yep, you're good.
Yay.
Lucky you.
I've got 21.
All right, you're also good.
Lucky you all. Wolfie's fine.
Wolfie's fine. All right, give me a second here. I just need to update the map.
It's not me.
It's random rolls. I
did a nat 1. I wasn't gonna reroll for that, though.
I don't control how this all pans out.
At least I can do something funny and maybe hurl on him. So
if you want to,
I'm gonna try.
I'm not gonna stop you. Shima, it's your go. There's this nasty smelling lizard guy. And
he does not notice me, right?
He does not notice you, correct?
So can I do like a sort of sneaky hit on him if I move close to silently?
If you can get to him and make a single attack action with a +2 benefit, but that's all. There's no sneaking. Like, once you move into his field of view, he's going to see you. You can't be invisible.
Yeah. I just want to move up to him and do like sort of sneak attack, but not quite sneak attack, I guess.
You can't do a sneak attack. You're not a rogue. You'll get a +2 circumstance bonus to attack him.
Yeah. Okay. And that doesn't add in my wraps, right?
This is outside of.
Okay, so a +2, then my wraps, and then an attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. So I am going to move right up to here, still in the bushes, and do an attack on him.
Okay, Lavel?
My dice fell.
Okay.
And then I bumped my microphone by accident. I'm sorry, everybody.
Just making sure you're okay.
He's really feeling unwell.
I just dropped my dice again.
All right. Do you not have a dice tray? Do we need to set up?
I do.
Do we need to set up a GoFundMe or something?
No, I have my dice tray, but I'm holding them. I'm holding one.
I'm also going to be in wolf stance, so that takes up two actions
So
already.
you have to stance first.
Stance first.
You have to be in your stance before you attack the lizard man.
Yeah. So stance, move, and attack with flurry of blows.
Okay. And the +2 benefit is only for the first strike.
First one. Yep. Okay. So that's going to be a +3 on top. And that's going to be this. $22.
That is a hit. Not a crit.
Okay. And then 2 of these with the wraps. 5. And another 5. So 10 damage.
Okay.
And then second hit. Now it's only plus my wraps, so 4. So it's gonna be 21.
21 hits. Not a crit.
That makes 11 damage.
All right. You punch him out. He did.
Either way, your cat is just adorable.
Yeah. She's sitting on the top of my old chair, so and I let her scratch the heck out of that one, so she doesn't do so on this one.
Oh.
She's like, oh, they're talking about me now.
Oh, she was a perfect little statue just watching you.
Yeah, wait until I get my food, which I'm going to do now since my turn's over.
Okay, so that one is down. Let's see. We will kill your aura. Okay, so there's no more aura there because you're dead. You're still sickened. He's gone. So, alrighty. Corrosive lizard. Alright, so it's going to. Are you gonna have it go? Yes, he will. But it only moves twice. Move 60. So it's gonna go. Alright, so it is also going to, because it doesn't notice you guys. Let's move you over here in the dead person pile. So,
Oh, it's already dead?
Yeah.
Wow, that was quick. Does that mean the stench goes away too?
The stench from that one goes away, yeah.
So am I still sickened, or?
You're still sickened. You like. You
know, okay.
Like if you get bit by a spider and the spider dies, the poison doesn't go away.
No, but you know.
All right, so he did his thing. He's out of actions. Gwendolyn, it's your go.
Okay, so I am going to use 2 actions to cast Forbidding Ward cantrip on Shathra, and I'll just pop that up in the Roll20 so that she can see what it does for her. And then I will use my 3rd action to bring up my shield with the shield cantrip.
Okay. All right, Shathra, it's your go.
So this guy's in my face, huh?
Yep.
I'm using an action to try and get myself out of the sickened condition, and if I throw up, I'm throwing up on him.
Okay. All right. Go for it.
So another fortitude save?
Yep. Make another fortitude save.
I'm using a hero point.
But does she get now? Is that classed as a saving throw or no?
She's retching against she's doing a retch against the DC of the condition that caused it. So yeah.
Much better.
Okay, so you get a +1 on those too, right? From the forbidding ward.
It only says armor. Oh.
No, it's from the target enemy, which is the lizard.
Oh.
She's not saving against the lizard.
Oh, she's not saving against the lizard. Okay.
No. 27 minus what, 2?
Alrighty. Cool. So that is a critical success. So you are immune for the next 24 hours from this nasty smell.
Does this mean I get to throw up on the lizard man in front of me?
It's not a lizard. It's a big fat. It's a lizard.
Fish dude, whatever.
Yes,
I don't know.
Yes, you can vomit on the lizard.
I'm kind of glad I'm over on this side of the woods.
You're gonna smell.
Since it's a critical success,
I just hear her from across the way. I'm like,
Y'all are gonna smell some pickle juice. I'm sorry.
Hey, would he take acid damage then, since it was a critical success?
No, she's not.
I come up with the best ideas.
Oh my god! All right, so it rolled above a 20 for its reflex check, so it dodges your projectile vomit.
Damn it! Fine. All right. I'm gonna pop rage.
Alrighty.
because that's what you want to do after you puke.
Yeah. Well, the sickness stuff.
This is like the end of a bad like 80s movie. It's like
right,
the protag comes out of the bathroom after like a bender, and she's just like disheveled. There's spittle on the side of her lips. Her hair is all fucked up.
And all of a sudden, grr.
Yeah.
Grr.
Oh
boy.
All right, third action, I'm presuming, is you're going to swing on this thing?
Yes, but let me see if I'm going to swing at my fighter's fork.
It depends whatever you had equipped. So
I have both equipped.
Well, no, because the
right.
axe is two-handed, and
yeah,
if it's not extended, the trident is single-handed. If it's extended, it's also two-handed. You can't hold two-handeds.
No. I was just saying they're both holstered on my back, but I don't know if that's how it works.
I would presume you wouldn't have it holstered because that would cost you an action to unholster.
Okay.
So you
fine.
have to have one of them readied. Which one is your choice?
It's gonna be the axe. I'll use my fighter's fork at some other point. Damn it!
Got so excited. Dropped your dice.
Again. 16.
16 will miss.
So, how does Wolfie work? Does she go on my turn?
No. She goes on your turn if you have an action to command her.
Okay. Okay, got it.
She's a companion. You have to so you spend an action to give her 2 actions.
Okay.
So you used up all your actions, so she can't go because she's a companion. If she was mature, then she would be able to use a single action on her own, depending what the situation is.
Okay. I probably should have told her to go on the other side of the bush, but too late now. She'll be fine.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
I think the fish lizard thing is gonna be more pissed off at me for trying to throw up on it.
Alrighty, so Jethal goes. What are you gonna do? Well, let's see. He remembers what you guys did before, so he is going to step away, step away, step away, and what is your range? 20. So Jethal is going to step up here, and he's going to hurl his star knife. Okay, 20, which is a hit. Okay. 2d6. And when the star knife hits this thing, it hisses badly. It does not like getting hit with Jethal's weapon. That conveniently returns to him after the attack, and he throws it again. Let's see. First, that's a 9. So 9 is 18. That just hits. Okay. So is 12. This thing is not looking great. Jethal got 2 really good hits on it. And is not looking well. And that is his go. Go Jethal. Alrighty. So you get to go now. So the larger of the lizard folks basically really can't see what's happening. He just knows that, some of his men have gone past the tents, and he's heard death knells, not from you guys. So he's very not happy with what's happening.
And some projectile vomiting.
Yeah, the projectile vomiting. Ugh. Alrighty, let's see. Cheers. Okay. Alrighty, so and your movement is 5. So let's see. Can you get to him in time? Yep. And Jethal, he's unaffected for a minute, so he's fine. So you're gonna come down. a new fortitude save from you, Shathra, please.
Do we need one from Wolfie too?
Nope, Wolfie was fine.
Wolfie's fine. Okay. Well, we know it's not something that's gonna make me sickened, so.
Oh wait, no, you crit succeeded the last time. So you're you're good. Sorry, never mind.
And Wolfie's good?
Yeah, Wolfie's still good.
Okay.
Just not as long as you are. And he's going to spend his last action to try and bite Jorthal. Is blocked. Just barely. Alrighty, so this thing is just barely not blocked. Alrighty, and let's see. So next.
So did Jathal didn't take a hit on that?
No, he was able to circumvent the attack. Cantrell, it's your go, sir.
Still hidden.
Still hidden. No one knows you're there. So far, everyone is heading towards the other bushes where the other people are.
Yeah, technically, I'm still like 40 feet back.
Well, you're where you are for convenience sake.
Okay, for convenience sake. All right.
I will let you be anywhere in that blue square, but that's where you start.
Fair enough. So I see fighting actually starting to break out.
Yeah, like it's obvious. Like you hear it, you're close enough to see it. Like there's swings and stuff happening inside the bush over there.
Trying not to break cover. I'm going to believe I can do this. Trying to remember how to use meta magic.
For meta magic, it adds actions to whatever magic spell you're going to cast, and then you get the benefit of the meta magic once you add the action addition to the spell. So for example, reach adds 30 feet.
So a telekinetic projectile, which is normally 30 feet.
If you do a reach, it would be a 3-action instead of a 2-action.
A 3-action,
and you get to
that's
add
60 foot.
And you get to add 30 feet to its range.
So that's a 60-foot telekinetic projectile. I think that's what he will do. He will target the one by Jathal.
All right.
And he sees a bunch of rocks lying around. He's just gonna use the surrounding to his advantage.
All right. So it legitimately did not notice you. So, and this is the same initiative that it didn't notice you. So you get a +2 circumstance bonus.
All right. That's +10. So total of a 20.
20 is a hit.
Okay.
But it is not a crit.
Fair enough. So it is still 2d6. Sweet. Ah, 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And that is his turn.
Alrighty. Okay, so let's see. What are you gonna do, sir? You. Okay. You're gonna run towards the back of the camp. Because there's a thing. Let's see. Nope, you would not see it. But Cantrell sees this lizard man right here. Actually break and head north. Okay, so you're gonna move over here. All of your actions. Okay. We can't do anything else. That guy is blue. One of them is dead. So this one knows that there's something over there, something there. So let's see. Which way are you gonna go? You're gonna head towards Jarthal. So he's gonna spend 2 actions to get to the other side of Jarthal. You guys should be so happy you guys made your saves. You know, a whole lot of you'd be in a whole lot of hurting right now. Okay. 2, 11. 11 plus 20. That's a miss. Okay. So you're out of actions. Shimma, it's your go.
All right.
There's a
I am continually stung.
There's a not healthy looking lizard thing.
I am going to do another flurry of blows on that one. It's going to be 21.
21 is a hit. I'll tell you right now, whatever you do, it is dead. Your minimum damage.
Oh, it would have gotten 13, so 13 damage.
So, hit 0. Alrighty.
That kind of leaves me my flurry of blows, right?
Yep.
Okay. Am I able to get a?
You have 2 actions, so.
Yeah. Am I able to get the +2 on this guy here? Since he doesn't know.
No, it's a separate round. You only get it for the initial round of combat.
Okay. So I am gonna come up behind this guy and whack him once.
All right, so you're flanking, so you get a +2 for the flank.
I get a what? +2 for flank?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, he's considered flat-footed because you're flanking, so that's where the +2 comes from.
So that's gonna be. So 18.
18. The warrior. 18 is a hit.
All right. So 10 damage.
Okay. Flurry blows moved. Yep, that's their actions. Okay, he's dead. Gwen, it's your go.
Hey, I have a question. This forbidding ward cantrip. I'm noticing it says an ally and an enemy.
Yeah.
Does it have to be a specific enemy, or can I?
No, specific enemy. You basically you target an enemy that is attacking or has the potential to attack your ally, and then whoever you targeted, that ally has that benefit against that enemy.
Okay, so it's a specific enemy and a specific. Okay, all right. So, because I was thinking I could maybe cast Forbidding Ward onto the party, but obviously, no, that won't work. So, let me just see then. Okay, so this would last. Oh no, this doesn't last that long either. Okay, so I can't see any enemies from where I am. So I'm going to.
You have obscured vision. I mean, you can. I mean, you can see that there's fighting happening where it's happening, but you don't have a clear, unobstructed view.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's just the shadows of where we are. It's just a little wonky.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to step up beside Shathra so that I can see better, and then okay. So I'm having a little trouble seeing the tokens really well here. Hang on.
Alt.
So this is an enemy, and this is an enemy.
Correct.
Both.
Yes.
Okay, and would I be able to tell which one is in worse shape or no?
You would have to make a medicine check to make that
determination. Okay. All right. So,
I mean, you can tell they're both injured. That's obvious. But if you want to know specifically which one is hurt more than the other, you'd have to make a medicine check.
All right. So I am going to target this one, and I am going to cast my Divine Lance cantrip on it.
All right. So you're casting through combat. You're going to take a -2 circumstance penalty to the attack roll.
Because of my location?
Yeah, because you're shooting it through. You're
okay. If instead of going here, then if I move over here, can I do that instead?
Yeah, because then you have a clear shot.
Yeah. Okay. Would you let me retro that to move there?
I'll do that.
Okay. All right. So I will cantrip Divine Lance on that enemy.
All right. Make your attack roll.
Okay. So that is a 16 plus 9, which is 25.
25 is a hit, not a crit.
Okay.
So it's damage?
Let's see. So the damage on that is 1d4 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. Now, does that move up to 2d4?
And
no.
What alignment are you casting against?
Okay, so my deity is good, so I'm casting it as good.
Cool.
And even like with a cantrip, do they level with me or no?
Yes.
Not at this. So it would be.
It's still 1d.
It's still 1d4. Okay.
Not until your 4th level does it change.
Well, we are.
We're 4th level.
I mean, sorry.
4th spell level.
When you get to 5th level, then it'll go up 1.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's a 2 plus my spell attack roll, which is a 9. So that would be 11.
Points of damage,
yeah.
Or total attack.
That would be okay. So make a ranged spell attack. Okay, spellcasting ability modifier. That's the wrong thing then. My spellcasting ability modifier is.
So what's your spell attack? It's going to be in your character sheet.
Yeah, my spell attack is 9.
Okay, so what'd you roll on the die?
2, so it's 11.
All right, 11 will miss.
No, I rolled 25 to hit it.
Okay, so 20. Yeah, you have to attack first. So if you roll 25 to hit, that's the hit. Now what's the damage?
Okay, 2 plus 9, which is 11.
Okay. So that one is actually nerfled. Okay, so you know that that thing was evil. Otherwise, it would not have been affected by your Divine Lance.
Okay. So, alrighty. So that's 2 actions, and I moved as my 3rd action.
Sorry, Ezrin.
Mm-hmm.
Cantrips automatically heighten to half your level rounded up. So it would be 2nd level.
Let's see.
Unless it's a different thing for a cleric.
No, it's the same. Just depends on the mathing. So let's see. It's half your spell casting level. So let's see. What is yours? Take a quick peek. See. Bum, bum, bum. Fourth level. We'll check. Chunk. Second level. Yeah, so at 4th level, your anything that's automatically heightened 1 is heightened 1. So it'd be second. Regardless, you would still shoot it. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
at
4th level, your cantrips are considered 2nd level.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
That's one.
Well, it's dead anyway, and I've used my 3 actions.
Okay, so that was Gwynn. Shothra, it's your go.
All right, I'm going to command Wolfie to go right here, and start biting.
All right, so it gets 1 move and gets 1 attack.
Yep. I'm assuming just add +5 to whatever I roll.
Yep.
Ah, poor Wolfie. Only 8.
That does not attack. So you have 2 actions left.
I am going to go. I'm going to step over the body. Doink. And move here. And I only have 20 movement. So 1 more action to move here.
And that's it.
And that's it. I was hoping Wolfie could do something, but Wolfie's a bit too timid right now. So
Wolfie tried to bite him.
He is flanked.
Wolfie tried.
All right, so Drathal against you. What's your AC? Yeah, that is be a hit. And he doesn't throw his knife, he's just holding it because he's right next to him. So, do you have the same? No, you don't have that same one, which is a little weird. Like, because that was the lizard. Okay, cool. That's fine. He's 8. All right. So, down's that guy. And he's going to step up. Just a boss that way. So he's going to step up here to get a clear shot. And he's going to chuck his star knife at this dude over here.
I didn't even see that guy behind us.
Because the tent was blocking your view.
Yeah.
That's a miss, sadly. Sorry, Jothal. No baller actions for you. Okay, you're down. Cantrell.
I see the one running away.
You saw him turn and run away. Yeah. There's a bunch of tents in your way, but yeah, you know he went up that way.
I have visual on him.
All right.
I'm going to use another meta magic spell, but this time it's going to be Sudden Bolt. It's a reflex save.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. That only adds 30 feet, doesn't it?
I don't know. I don't have all the ranges memorized.
No. I mean, we just talked about it.
Yeah, reach
spell only adds 30 feet.
Yes.
Damn it. So I can't do that. Damn it. I thought it doubled it for some reason.
No.
I'm thinking 5th edition for some reason.
Yeah, no. Even with 5th edition, reach is only 30 feet.
Oh, wait a minute. I have other spells. Oh. Magic Missile is 120 feet.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's time for a Magic Missile.
All right.
Reaction. That spell spent. Okay. Yep. It's 4, 3, 2, so 9 plus 3 is 12. 12 force damage.
Okay. Alrighty, he is still up.
Alright.
And it is the red team's go. So this guy, he
just got pelted.
He got pelted, but he goes off map for a second. You don't know for how long or what's happening. This guy right here. This guy right there. That's a whole lot of nope down there. Let's see. He's gonna chuck a javelin at Jarthal. Jarthal has a big fancy knife that comes back to you. He kind of wants it. Let's see. 18 is a miss. He's upset. Just gonna throw another. Just gonna grab and throw another javelin. That is another miss. That is all that he can do. Shima, your go.
All right, my turn.
Yep. There's one guy that you can see.
Yeah. And he's a little further away. Oh. You know what? Okay.
I'm done with you, Hubin.
Yeah, she didn't want to be held. Come here, you. Hey. All right. She ran away.
She was like, "Good day." I said, "Good day."
Let's see.
Okay, there's nothing over there. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not sure why you want to go in that direction.
Yeah, I'm just looking.
Oh, okay.
Well, I was seeing how far I could go around and maybe scout out the rest of the camp or something.
I mean, if you want to do that, that's your option. I just wasn't sure what you were trying to do.
Yeah. I mean, it's only one guy there that I see. Yeah, I'm going to scout out and see if there's anything else going on in this camp because they're probably already hearing fighting possibly. So I'm just going to probably just scout.
Okay, where are you going and what are you looking for specifically?
Just any more enemies around the campish area. So I'm over here.
Okay, so you're gonna move and then look, and then you're.
Yeah.
All right, so you move there. Give me a perception check.
Perception check. All right. And that is gonna be 24.
Alrighty. You look towards the tower, and you see a lizard man at the entrance yelling into the tower.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
You presume he's yelling because he's making very exaggerated mouth movements.
Okay. Yeah. I sort of turned to the others and said, "We may have more company."
All right. Still have an action.
Yeah. Don't know what they want to do with that.
I don't know. I didn't know I'd make it this far.
Yeah. I'm going to stay here for now.
All right. Went in.
Okay.
Shima just called down to the party and said we may have more company. What are you planning on doing?
Okay, I'm just going to actually do some measuring here. Okay, so
definitely in range for most spells.
Yeah, that's little. He's a little far for me. And that is 2 actions, though. Okay, so I can move. Let's see.
I think yours is either 25 or 30.
Yeah. All these things are different. Yeah, 25 is my movement. So if I pull out the diagonal on this, is it corrected or no?
It should be.
Okay. So I'm going to, if I move, let's see, if I move 20, I just want to.
Remember, you can't move. You can't move. You can't break up a movement segment like in 5e.
Oh, I wasn't going to break it up.
Okay.
I was checking if I moved the 20 there, and then the distance would be, I would be just in range for my spell. So the plan is going to be to use my one action of movement to come here, which puts me still with the party and not too far out. And then with my remaining 2 actions, I will cast Divine Lance on him.
Is that 30 or 60?
It's 30, which is why I had to move.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. So 5.
I can bring it up.
20, 25, 30. That should be just. Is that? That can't be right. Hold on a second. 5, 10. Okay, that's wrong. Why are you doing that? Give me a second here. Okay. I had the wrong map measurement on. Alright, now let's measure. There we go. Yep, now it's correct. I'll let you take that first movement. Sorry, yeah. Because I was looking at it and I was just like that's not right.
Okay, so I've moved too far then.
I'll let you stay there because that's my fault for that map should have been on the right one. I just had it selected incorrectly.
Okay, but I'm not within range of spell casting then.
No. That's my fault. Sorry.
Okay, but let's see, what could I do to help somebody else out? Okay, I could cast guidance on. Now, Shathra's going to be next. So if I cast guidance on her, she would get a plus to her attack roll, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will use my second action to cast guidance onto Shathra, and there it is there for you. And then I will use my third action to raise my shield, the cantrip.
Cool. Shathra, you feel blessed by divine energy. Zergo, what are you gonna do?
I am blessed with divine energy, and I'm going to use my two of my actions to run to go 40 feet up to this guy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna swing.
Give me a perception when you get there.
Okay. Perception 18.
Because you've emptied your belly, you're like really hungry. Like the spit ox that's on the fire smells really good to you.
Ooh, dinner. And for Wolfie. Having that later. And then I'm gonna swing bada swing. 24.
24 is a hit on him.
Da-da-da-da. 14 damage.
Okay. Still up.
Even with a cold iron axe to him?
Yeah.
Or low grade cold iron axe to him? No?
Doesn't look, yeah.
Okay.
The lizard men, like the lizard men did not react to your axe.
Okay. I just thought those stars a bit different made. Iron. But maybe it was cold iron.
No. The one that reacted was the lizard, not the lizard
thing.
man.
Okay. Okay, that's it for me.
Yep. Okay. So, check all. Still has should have noticed when I did the aiming for him that it was too far. So let's see. So he is going to step up. Step up right there. And then he's going to throw twice. One horrible miss. And 18 is a hit on you. So... not great. He gets to throw it again because it returns. Oh wait, no, it was a miss. So that's right. So Xulgaths did his thing. Cantrell is your go, good sir. Cantrell?
Beards.
Sorry.
I think he's frozen, but I guess not.
I was like, are you there? Did we lose him? We didn't notice?
Sorry, I'm just kind of zoned out for a second. I'm so sorry.
You're so quiet. I thought your screen was frozen.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Sorry.
That's right. It's like, wow.
Sorry. Okay. My turn.
Yep.
Fighting's still going on. He's not going to try and break his stealth, but he is going to try and move up a little bit. Is there a movement restriction when you're hiding?
There's no movement restriction. If you're moving stealthily, you move at half your speed.
Okay, so...
And if you're going to move and remain in stealth, then you need to roll a stealth check.
Okay, so that'll automatically use up one of my actions?
Yep.
Okay, so he will attempt to stay sneaky. Total of 18.
Okay.
He's getting lucky with these. So he's going to move up 15 feet there for one action, so that's 2 total. And then he's actually going to move up just a little bit more. Okay. And that's his turn.
All right. Cool. All righty. So I'm not even going to bother rolling for that guy because you're on the other side of the tent, so he's not going to see you. Alrighty. So, Shima, give me a perception check, please.
Perception.
Do
Plus.
you want me to do one too?
Just actually, yeah, you're close enough. You can give me one as
well.
Okay.
15.
Okay. What is
27.
27. Not so clear for Shima for some reason, but Shothra, you see perfectly. The dude that was hanging out at the entrance is now running back towards the camp, and about a half dozen of bodies, more lizard-like things, are coming out again towards the camp.
She'd send a razor ass, but bring him on!
Oh dear Lord.
Oh no. Oh no.
And I'm taking your food too.
Taking your food.
Sandwiches with pickles on the side.
Yeah.
Introduce Shothra.
Oh man. Okay. So give me a second here. So
Trying to take on the whole world.
Yeah, barbarian style.
Oh God, what's that song by what the hell is, I forget the name of the band, but Take On Me.
Oh yeah. Take on me, take on me.
That's all you can do. You can't do more. That's just under the GMC. I think we're allowed 4 to 5 seconds before like the timer kicks in. You get a third of a lyric. Okay, give me a second. I need to change and do some Stufus because he brought friends. Because these guys are not stupid, and there are a lot of them. What's the max on you guys? All right, cool. I'm just pulling from internal numbers. Sure, still. Okay. Okay, cool. And now we get to do the DM thing and right click and magic.
You got it?
Cool. So you see like two groups. Like to the
I'm
north,
ready.
To the north. They got there at the end of that initiative. So these guys. Bum, bum, bum. Alrighty, so this guy's blue. And I'm gonna keep them in their original initiatives. So that way there's no confused. Alright. And so these guys don't get to go because they just got there. Shima, it's your go. You can now tell because Shothra got very excited that there are some other combatants to the north that are just making their way in, and we're gonna take our second and final break before we continue to combat. So we'll be able to finish this one up, and if you guys survive, you'll be able to at least hopefully get into the tower.
Sweet.
Alrighty, guys.
Alrighty.
So get up, stretch your legs, get something to drink. We'll be back in a few minutes with the conclusion of this camp raid. See you in a bit.
It wasn't gonna be a raid.
I mean, hey, you were one saving throw away from being able to sneak in. So, considering what you guys normally do, that's amazing. You know, I mean.
Oh, are we still showing the first or the third level card?
Yeah, we are.
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta fix that. So,
All
right. So we'll be right back.
Okie dokie. Joe's getting a workout today.
And we are live. And did I not name? God damn it! Did I not name them?
We can hear you from this side.
We can hear you.
Oh no! There they go. Yay!
Yay! Level 4.
I was like, no. I was like, I shouldn't have to rename them. Like Zora always gives them to me in the same name, so I don't have to worry about that. It's like,
Yahoo!
It's like, all right. I just want to see. Come on, rotate through. Nani?
This guy disappears.
What? What the actual F?
Oh no.
Yeah, that's why did only see this game?
Fix it later. Fix it in post.
Oh my god! Like, what is your major mouth? Now I'm angry.
We can wait till next time.
Yeah.
It's
fine.
like the cards are in there now. Like, why are you? I'll look at it later. Like, if your card didn't show up, I'd be like, okay, fine. But like it knows their card's in there because your card showed up and now they're not showing up. Like, oh, but yeah, oh look, oh, it's cycling through all the other cards and not showing them. It's just showing Sivas for some reason. Whatever. You know what?
Oh no.
You know what? Screw it.
We found out who the true star of the circus is, everybody.
Yep.
Oh my god. Why? All the cards are in there. They're all in there. I don't understand. Oh my god.
Don't worry, Ezra. Don't worry.
No, because it irks my nerves because it's a folder. Because the way I do the rotation is I basically just have it cycle through the images in the folder. So it's not seeing the other images for some oddball reason. I don't understand.
Oh well, we were having trouble with the turn order, so it
Yeah.
Could be a Roll20 thing.
It won't. It can't be a Behold role play stream if it's perfect. Okay,
Yeah.
Gotta have something go wrong. It's fine.
But it all of it should be broken, not just a piece of it.
Oh, we
It's
are
either
about to,
all or nothing.
we are about to break all these lizard folk. So
Oh,
yeah, and we have a little bit of time because Jothwa has to run for her next campaign.
Yeah, I know. Just give me
let's see how fast we can do it.
Yeah, I'm also being taken out to lunch, so
Any percent. Let's go.
yeah.
What kind of food?
I think we're going to Red Robin.
Oh yes.
Robin.
Yum. Alrighty. God, I really need to. I wish it would just take like the little bit of the camera. Like, it just such a pain the way I have to do the capture for this. It's not happy for maps. I wish there was a way where I can just snap out the map portion and just have it as independent window without all the fluff around it. Alright. Yeah, that's as good as I'm gonna get it right now. The monsters are up there. You guys are down there. Alright. Let's do this.
It's my turn, right?
Yeah. There's a whole lot of bad to the north of you. Well, technically to the east of you.
It's right there. So, I'm gonna move to.
Remember, you can't move through the tents.
No, she's going around. So right about here, I think was where that point slapped. So let's see. So that was like there. Yeah. So she moves there.
She leaps over the fire. Oh, you're going to flank that guy. All right.
Yep, gonna flank this guy and flurry of blows.
All right. That is a commendable action.
Be, let's see. 26.
Hold a second. 26, you say? Against that guy, 26 is a crit.
Nice.
All right.
So roll your damage dice and double the value. For those
11,
for those watching
11.
who wonder why we don't do brutal crits on Pathfinder, is because brutal crits in Pathfinder are bad. I would have to initiate some things. Crits in Pathfinder have trait effects, so things kick in on crits. And if I handled brutal criticals the way the 5e campaigns did, yeah, you would never want to be crit in Pathfinder, because you'd pretty much be out of commission if you got crit.
If you survived.
If you survived the crit. So what'd you do damage-wise?
That was 11 damage I rolled for him.
Oh yeah, he's super dead. As the Lollipop Guild would say, he's really, really, really dead. And I'm under DMCA for that one too.
And I guess that takes my turn then.
Because that is a copyrighted. That is technically copyrighted, even though it's not a song, but it's from a movie. So, and I think that's what MGM Studios. Yeah, they're.
How long do copyrights last?
Oh God. So.
Yeah, never mind. No,
yeah,
take too much. We can
take it offline. Yeah, we'll take it offline. It's like, yeah, just all I can say is blame Disney. Everything that's wrong with copyright, blame Disney.
Mm.
And you can. That's just 100% factual. Blame Disney. All right, so Shima went, killed the guy. Gwenin, it's your go.
Alrighty, so first action, move up to beside Jathal, which is my 25 feet of movement, because I saw Shima go across, so I know she's heading that way, even though she mentioned that there was other problems ahead. And then my second action will be to cast guidance onto Jathal, which will give him a bonus on an attack. And then my third action is to put up shield.
Alrighty. Shothra, it is your go.
I'm going to command Wolfie to come. So I'm gonna have her move 60 feet. She can move 30 feet. So 60 feet for both of her actions.
Alrighty, using her as a shield.
No. I just want her near me so we can do damage. And I'm going to use one action to go in front of her. Okay. And I'm just gonna raise my ass and say, come at me.
Alright.
And I'm gonna hold my. Can I hold my third action or no?
You can't, sadly.
Okay,
that's it. For
then.
A delay or ready, you'd have to be your first action to do that.
Oh, okay, never mind. Well, that's it then.
All right.
So I don't want to move in all the way up there.
All right. So Jathal, who has. Okay, so let's see. So you can move pretty far because you are a super cool elf guy. So let's see. So you move 35. So you can there. So he's gonna move here. Okay, and let's see. What do we got for range? Okay, so here remembers these guys did not like getting hit. So that is 21, 2. So that's 3. Okay, intervals. So that's a -2 to the attack. He's got switches really a -1 because of the guidance. So it's gonna hook his thing twice at the lizard thingy. Okay. So the second throw is a miss. That's just a garbage roll. So let's see. 9. That makes that 1. I don't think that's a crit for you. Nope, not a crit. But you do get hit. So 10. And another 3, so it's 13. Alright, cool. So Jathal hits the lizard at the end, and okay, cool. And it did not like getting hit with that star. Cantrell, is your go, sir?
Okie dokie. I believe just within range. He is going to, because he's still technically stealth. In his own mind, I guess.
And if you're going to attack someone, you need to let me know so I can see if they perceived you from your previous stealth attempt. So you can still make the attack. I just need to know who you're attacking so I can see if they actually perceive you or not, to see if you get a bonus.
Right. Actually, no, I think that he will actually maintain stealth.
Okay.
And he will move up about there.
All right, so if you're moving from that position, I'm going to need a new stealth check.
Okay. He's been going so good so far.
I remember, if you're moving stealthily, you're moving at half movement.
Natural 20 for a total of a 21.
Okay.
So he's moving, let's see, it's 1, 2 increments, and then that's his turn.
All right. Okay, so red group. So let's see. I'll give you bonuses because of the tents. Let's see if anyone notices you're there. Okay. All right. So.
Excuse me.
Sadly. Okay. So the lizard men did not see you. The lizard did notice you. It rolled a 20, so it beat your score. Sorry.
He'll just kind of shrink as soon as he sees the head move.
Yeah. So that guy, so he moves towards you, and only he's gonna move towards you because they all move at the same time. And he moves 30. So let's see.
I mean, he could try to get through there.
I know exactly what he's gonna do. So yeah, he's gonna go. He's gonna move 2 segments here. He's gonna look at you and open his mouth.
Oh dear.
Ew. Is he gonna projectile vomit too?
Yeah, but his projectile vomit actually hurts.
Oh.
So it's like the lizard from before that we fought, almost.
I'm assuming that there's a reflex save involved in this.
Yep.
Okay.
Just like how mine did.
I will tell you though, it's high though. If you guys don't remember.
Yeah. Just used a 20 on a skill check, so who knows what I'll roll next.
Okay, so you didn't roll great.
Okay. Hey, cantrip, pop off. Damn. Reflex save of 25.
Oh wow, you made the save. You only take half of this damage. So you take and give me a second, I need to mark this down. So you did your breath. Okay. And acid. So you take half, so it spits it in a 15-foot cone. And
Probably melted all the tie cables and everything for the tent.
oh yeah, that's right. I don't pay for the top tier anymore, but I will after I get my first paycheck, so I can get those APIs back.
Hey.
I couldn't afford the APIs actually. Can I do? Okay, can I? Thank you. Why? I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, two of them just floating there.
So it didn't give me the effect. It gave me a marker. Is that a marker? I don't know. That's weird. Or 20's been changing some things on the back end, so we'll have to see what's going on. So I did the gout. I can't show the gout. Actually,
You said a 15-foot cone?
Yeah, actually, hold on. No, I have one that I can use. Let's see.
It should be under area of effect markers.
Yeah, I know I have one. Yeah. Let's see. It's just not super cool. I don't have the super cool ones. So.
Overrated.
Yeah. So that gets you. Blah.
I mean, debatable, but I would say the flat cone would actually hit me.
Yeah, I mean, it'll turn it.
Yeah.
Just because
either way,
it can't get into the things. All right, so you get hit with the thing. You
just
take
barely
half
gets
damage.
it.
Yeah, you just barely get. So, and it does 4 points of acid damage.
Reduced to 2, or
no? That's the half.
Oh, okay.
You would have taken 9 if you took full damage.
Gotcha.
Creature in the area. Okay, there's no persistent damage, so that's good for you. These tents are now like turning into like puddles of nonsense. So
Gotcha.
So these
there
guys,
goes my hiding.
Yeah, those tents will not be cover for much longer. So let's see. These guys move 30. Get through this one round and then we'll call it the next one. 25.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. So 25. So you can move right up to you. Yes. Okay.
Here comes the first bang.
Alrighty. So
we can take it.
Alrighty. So basically, I'm not gonna have you roll multiples, but let's see. You will move 3. Okay. So, but your attack is not gonna, because you can't attack. You don't get the benefit until next round. Alright, but I am gonna need from. Let's move you out the way just to make sure. Yeah, Gwennon is still. Let's just do this. Yep, Gwennon is still affected. So I need everyone to give me a fortitude save, please.
Everyone?
Everyone is in the aura of their nasty stench.
How big was the aura?
Wait, I thought I was immune to this.
Oh,
you are, yeah.
You're immune. Yeah, you're immune for 24 hours.
Is Wolfie still has to make another save, right?
And
I don't think Wolfie got immune.
Yeah, and let me just double check. It is. Oh yeah, nope, because it hasn't been. It's only almost 3 more rounds and you would have been affected. All right. So you got 3 rounds before you have to do it again. Oh, yes, it's the stench. The stench.
21.
All right. Well, it doesn't matter. You made the save before, so you're still under the protection of the first save that you made. So,
Okay.
but not for much longer.
Thank goodness for timing.
But not for much longer. So let's see. So you get an attack, and you are plus 9. All right. So he's going to try and bite you. And so that's D6 4 9. All right, so Shothra, you get bitten because that is a 22. I'm pretty sure while you're raging, that's not a miss.
No, I have an AC of 20. I don't think guidance is still on me, so I have an AC of 20.
Same with me.
Okay. All right, so you get 7 points of piercing damage, no additional effects. Okay, Jarthal. Oh yeah, he's totally getting bit. And his shield is not raised, so he can't block it.
They bite Wolfie. I'm gonna kill him.
Well, no one's near Wolfie who can actually attack. So Wolfie's...
Oh, this thing can't attack it?
No, because he had to use 3 actions to get to his position. So.
Oh, okay. Good.
Okay, and
Wolfie is safe.
Jarthal gets bit kind of hard.
Your definition of safe is
Oh, I'm killing it. Next time we play, I'm killing this thing first. No one endangers Wolfie.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Wolfie's just sitting there.
I guess by the time
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. All right, so these guys are on the way other side of the camp. So let's see.
Oh, are we not calling it here?
After this initiative round.
So we'll start the next session with me going first.
Well, it'll be. So we're gonna go through one round of this last round of initiative, and then we're calling it.
Okay.
Everybody have your stuff planned.
Okay, so let's see. Your movement is.
Oh, yeah, I already know what I'm doing.
Same.
I'm beating the crud out of this guy back here.
Ooh, but that's not an enemy. Let's see, that's 2 segments. Let's see. Okay. Alrighty. So that is there.
Snap.
That's 3 segments of movement. And let's see. Ooh, let's do this. This is gonna be funny. It makes it. And these guys, 25. I don't think any of these guys are gonna be able to get to you. Let's see. And that's technically fire. You can't go there. It's not a full space. You can't go there. So you're gonna go there, and so he's gonna go there, and he's gonna chuck a javelin at Shothra.
There is some good precision.
Let's see, shooting through, So -2 plus the javelin. And 21. Does 21 hit you?
Barely.
Sounds like yes. Sounds like yes to me.
Barely.
Okay, so you take 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay, and you are gonna move there because you can't get into actual combat closer. He's gonna chuck one at Drathal. Okay, 7 just misses you. One point away from sticking the elf boy like a pig. And let's see. You might not be able to take any actions this round. Let's see. Actually, no, you can get there. Get right there, and then eeny, meeny, miny, mo. So let's see. Ooh. Sorry. It's gonna take a shot at the wolf. He misses though, badly.
Yeah, Wolfie's safe. For now. Kind of.
Alright, Shim, it's your go.
So I already said I'm gonna beat the crud out of this guy. So moving up here. And
technically it's flanking with Wolfie.
Yep, it's still flanking with Wolfie there because he's a combatant.
She
is a combatant. Sorry.
You're the one who chose its gender.
I know. I forgot.
And that's gonna be a. So that's 25 to hit.
25 is a hit, not a crit.
Uh, 12 points of damage.
Okay, that's from the first. Actually, that one is down.
Nice.
Okay. He did.
We do.
All right. So that was the move. That was the first strike from Flurry of Blows. You have another action, so you can move to somebody else if you want to, or stay there.
Yeah. You know what? Give this thing less of an opportunity to try to use that breath of his and go right up next to him. So he's got to choose a direction to try.
Okay, you're playing a dangerous game, but I mean, yeah, sure.
Because he can't get multiple targets if I'm right here.
All right, Gwennon, and it's your go.
You're muted, Gwennon.
Oh.
I didn't even notice that she was muted.
Oh, you could hear me through yelling through the mute. Okay. I think I am going to go with casting Divine Lance again.
Okay. At what?
So that's 2 actions, and I'm targeting this gentleman here. So.
All right. So I'm gonna So that is the lizard is a creature. But actually, yeah, no, because you've seen it take damage from additional damage from Jarthal. Yeah. So yeah, you can do it. Go for it.
Okay. Okay, so that is a 16.
16 is a miss.
To hit. 16 misses.
Yeah. Against the giant lizard, yes. 16 misses.
And that's 2 actions, so I am going to raise my shield, the cantrip, as my 3rd action.
Alrighty. Shathra.
All right.
You are in what we call a target-rich environment.
Oh. The one I was going to have Wolfie kill was already killed. Okay. Wolfie's staying there. I don't want Wolfie getting anywhere near. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna command Wolfie to
flank.
Go right here.
Yes.
And then Wolfie is going to try and nom 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 on it.
All right. He gets a +2 because it's flat-footed. Well, technically the AC is 2 less because he's flat-footed, but I mean, it all maths out the same way.
20.
20 with the... Yep, that is a hit.
Okay. And then it's a what? A D8?
I believe so, yeah.
D8 +5.
And we'll work it out because your blood wolf isn't a full blood wolf, so we have to make a modified character sheet for it. So
well, yeah, but on the animal companion, it still says there's a 1d8 for jaws.
No, but I'm gonna make an actual character sheet for it so you can track it easier.
Oh, okay. Okay. 7 damage.
Alrighty, cool. That's a
good Wolfie.
Sizable chunk.
And then I'm going to swing. I'm gonna do 2 dice so I can do 2 hits.
Okay. You going for the one in front of you, I'm presuming?
Yep.
All right.
I can tell you one doesn't hit at all. 21 minus 5 is
16.
16? Probably not. No. 2 misses.
Against these guys, 16 is a hit.
Ooh, cool.
It's just the big lizard that won't hit.
The one that you're facing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 12 damage.
12 total. Okay, so he is still up. Not looking great.
That's it for my turn.
Alrighty.
Wolfie did something.
Alright, so Jarthal will follow up and attack the guy that you attacked. And they don't get any additional damage. Nope. So let's see if he can actually hit with that second hit for once. He's been missing that second hit all day today. Alright, so let's see. So the first swing is a miss, but the second swing is a hit. Okay, so alright, Jarthal. Can't bat 1,000 every day. That's alright. But hey, you did enough damage to take it out, so that is good, sir.
I'll give a high five to Jarthal.
Yep. And when you high five him, like his skin is buttery soft. Like,
ooh, I need to find his moisturizer.
Like it is you've had hands on people before, but but just like the touch of his skin is the softest you've ever felt another living being's skin.
Trying to imagine Shothar shaking hands with anybody at this point.
I mean, that's shaking hands, but I mean, like, vigorous pats on the back and the shoulder,
or like of the fist, like,
maybe a chest bump if she got overly excited.
Yeah. Barbarian things.
Cantrell, sir, here we go.
All right.
The tents in front of you are now gone. Well, they're not gone, but they're disheveled in acid goo.
He's just gonna move over slightly out of the goop. And then he's gonna cast another telekinetic projectile at it. So
okay.
Natural 20.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh crap, like would you just roll like a horrible roll? Okay. So
No, that's a total of a 30.
Nice. All right, roll that damage and double it.
normally 2d6, and now it's 46. Or no, roll it and double it.
Yep.
Okay, so plus my spellcasting modifier. So
which is also added, which is also doubled. I mean.
Okay, so that's 8 plus 30 damage total.
Oh yeah, it like
It's like
the rock you threw at its head replaces its head.
Nice job.
Wow.
Cantrell's just gonna be surprised at that. Whoa.
Did I do that?
It's like, didn't mean that big of a rock to be there. That is his turn.
Alrighty. And then one last round of Xulgath nonsense, and there's only one that gets to go because all the other ones are dead. So let's see. He's gonna attack one. He's gonna attack. I mean, Jarthal. Let's be serious because he's right in front of him. So he's gonna take. He's gonna do claw bite. So let's see. So claw is that's a miss because he's got that shield. So let's see, -4 to 8, another miss. Armor is saving the day, sir. And that bite is not even close. So yeah, so Jarthal just shrugs off that attack like it didn't even happen. And that's where we're gonna call it. Very close to this being over. If you could have killed that guy before he got to call for buddies, because they're not dumb. I mean, you'd have had to fight these guys inside the tower, so, you know.
Might as well get it over with now.
Numbers are reduced. So, guys, that is us for today. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We are not the only show on Behold Roleplay. Let's see. Is the bot up? Yay! All right, so on Mondays, we have our Mass Effect game that is DM'd by our lovely Zero from E3, who is also the primary responsible person for our assets, so all of our overlays, character cards, all that fun, happy stuff. She's primarily in charge of doing it, so that's awesome. But she runs a ragtag group of, I think, mercenaries, space pirates. I'm not sure what to call these guys yet.
It's space.
Yeah, it's space shenanigans. Like, you know, that's pretty much, I think that's the most accurate term for them. Space shenanigans. With Mass Effect, so it's basically 5e with the Mass Effect, you know, rules. So, yeah, they're doing some nutty stuff. They just recently got, like, from a wish, a battle gun ship. And when I say gun ship, I literally mean a ship that looks like a gun.
And by wish,
it's Kurgan, okay?
Yeah, and by wish we mean, like, you know, ancient nanites, like
from like Prothean
like
tech,
forged it into existence. So, yeah, it's crazy. So on Tuesdays we have Destiny Forge, which is our longest running campaign. We're in season 2 right now. Our characters are about to get into some nonsense because my DM likes to fuck with me because I like to leave open holes in my backstories, and he loves to step in them like a kid jumping in a puddle.
I kind of did the same thing with my other Saturday character.
Yeah. So shenanigans happen on Tuesday. We're basically near the end of the campaign. There's potential for either some side story action to happen or the last boss to be last bossed. And we either survive and we, all, do the slow walk away from the explosion, or we all die and, we find out the consequences of our, failure in season 3. So,
yes, so consequences of my actions.
So see what happens. Then on all of the alternating Saturday, so next Saturday will be Withered Waste, which is another, I guess, desert shenanigans.
Post-apocalypse.
Yeah,
after a kind of bomb went off 200 years ago.
I highly suggest watching the VOD for the last session, because there was almost like a party fight. Like, shit was gonna get real, and shit's gonna get real this campaign, because something was done to the personal property of one of the other characters, and that character finds that piece of personal property worth more than the life of most of the party. So,
like, no. What I want to say is, how ironic is it that the person who suggested that the ring be used is also the person that made the worst decisions?
I'm not saying anything. As that character on the Tuesday game, I have no room to talk. Like,
it's fair.
I can't throw stones, because it'd be like a number one hypocrite, because my character does some dumb shit.
Oh yeah, but we all do dumb shit.
To be fair, I play up the flaws of my character to the T. Like, my character has very specific flaws, and when they present themselves, I do not meta out of them. I jump right into them headlong, and sometimes it's good for the party, and sometimes it's bad. So, thankfully the last few times have been good. So, it all washes out in the end. And then, we have this group of crazy people on Saturdays for Wayward Wanderers, where basically they are running through the island, basically trying to prevent some sort of magical catastrophe that's happening with demons and lizard men and crazy stuff. And we'll see what happens when
this time we're kicking butt. Luckily,
we'll see what happens once they actually get into the tower and they actually find out more about what's going on. And then stick around, take a break, all that stuff at 5:30. So in 25 minutes, roughly, we'll be having Behold Lore, which is our monthly podcast show, which is held the first Saturday of every month. That is hosted by Zero from E3, co-hosted by Rojan Quest and HB Fox. And today's guest is Shadow Fox, who's going to be answering questions regarding some of his past characters in different campaigns and one-shots and things of that nature. So if you are familiar with any of his characters and have some questions, get them ready for the Q&A. It's going to be, I think they're going to be talking about...
unique NPCs.
Yeah, I was like, I knew it was NPCs, I just wasn't sure of anything specific. So unique NPCs, and then after that initial discussion, they'll bring in Shadow Fox for the guest Q&A, and you guys can barrage him with some questions regarding his characters and stuff. He plays some pretty fun characters. So if you've got to see any of them, highly recommend get some questions ready for that. And I think that's it. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks for this campaign. And we'll see you in a couple minutes for Behold Lore. So look out for that. Have a good one.
All right, tell us the rest.